name is Francesca, and I grew up in the foster care system. I entered when I was 12 years old, and I had about 6 foster families. When I was placed into foster care, I was the only one out of my 5 siblings who were placed in foster care. They came and took me from school, and I remember all these different emotions and things I didn't understand, and they were saying big words that I didn't comprehend, and it was very hard to know that I wasn't going to get to go home, and I think that's the only thing I understood and grasped was I wasn't going back home after school that day. I'm not really still in contact with my siblings. We don't talk as much, and our relationship isn't as strong as it was when we were kids. I had to switch schools a lot. I believe I had over 9 different schools going from middle school to high school, and it was very hard. Credits transferring, loss of friends, not being able to do extra activities or go to a friend's house after school because I had different plans. I never knew where I was going to be, so I couldn't do what the normal teens were doing. I think the most positive thing I gained from my foster families that I've had, since I've had a lot, was just the opportunity to grow and to learn different coping skills, because all of them had different ways of helping me learn techniques to get through the system. I think placing youth of the same minority is a plus. I think it's good because it gives us the opportunity to have some stability in our life. It allows us to, kind of keep some of the same background. If I heard a family say they were scared to take in teens, I would say they're just like everyone else. They need love, and they need affection, and they need people that want to support them and be with them, be that shoulder for them to lean on, because just like the younger youth, we want to have that feeling too. And I think it's important to know that, for everyone to know that they're loved and cared about, whether they're 5 or whether they're 18 or 23. I think it's important for everyone to know. If I spoke to a family who was thinking about becoming a foster family, I would definitely say to them, go for it. You never know what you're going to get into. You never know how it will impact your life or even that foster child unless you try. And there's so many youth out there who really, really need that extra help and support. Just like everyone else, we really have the passion of wanting to be loved and wanting to be someone's number one. Never know the magic that might spark up. Some special things that foster families did when I first entered their homes were a lot of them, sat down and gave me the opportunity to share the different things I've been through, or they would, offer me things that they thought might comfort me, like, is there a special food that you like for dinner, or is there anything specific you would like to take a bath, or things like that. Just simple things to kind of help me feel comfortable. I do believe that youth in the foster care system sometimes experience stereotypes. Like, a lot of people think sometimes that it's our fault that we're in the system, or we had to do something wrong, and that's not always true. When I was in foster care, it was hard to overcome milestones, because it seemed like a lot of the other youth who were normal had an easier life, and they they could go to prom, and they could do after school activities and join track, but since my life was so chaotic, even if I had the opportunity, I felt like I wasn't good enough, or I'd fell out anyway, so sometimes I just wouldn't do it because I didn't want to feel like I failed again. I think my proudest accomplishment while I was in the foster care system was the fact that I grew so much to the fact that I can speak out what I feel now, and I'm not afraid of what people are going to think. I'm working on being the person that I want to be, and I think that's my proudest accomplishment for myself, is that I'm able to say I made it through foster care, and now I'm trying to help others get through too. My goal for the future, I think, is to first off finish college, graduate from college, and I want to definitely be an inspiration to whoever I can in this world. I find it hard to believe that there's so many youth going through the system and not getting the support and encouragement that they need to get through.